show you how to turn a $5 rotisserie chicken into a great stew. Up next on the Trailer Park Cooking Show.
She's bringing the trailer park lifestyle to the world. Come inside, don't be shy, cause Jolene can't wait to meet ya. She's the queen of the park. She's got gossip, news, and lots of food to feed ya. Jolene Sugarbaker. Jolene Sugarbaker is one budget-minded girl. Lots of cheap fashion is the passion at the park. The passion at the park. The passion at the park. Dropping in on neighbors is all part of Jolene's world. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen.
Hi there, Trailer Park fans. It's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen. And welcome to the Trailer Park Test Kitchen. And welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jolene, the Trailer Park Cooking Show, where I teach you how to live on a budget and do it the Trailer Park way. Well, it's September now. Does that mean I have to do fall stuff? Because I went out there today and it was hot. But you know, I like a good stew, and it's very simple to fix. And you know, the store often has those $5 rotisserie chickens on sale. Now, there's only so many times you can confuse your family that you cook the whole chicken yourself, but you can make this great stew using a rotisserie chicken, and it's called Brunswick stew. Now, going back in history, there's been a fight between Virginia and Georgia about who owns the stew. Well, it's been made since olden times, and you know, I think Virginia used to use Squirrel, and that is on my list of cute things that I don't eat. And today this Brunswick stew is going to be made with this rotisserie chicken, and it's so simple to make, and your family will think you cooked all day, and it's real simple. I'm going to show you how to make my Brunswick chicken stew up next on the Trailer Park Cooking Show. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Making my chicken Brunswick stew is really simple, and I cheat a little. I use the rotisserie chicken that's usually on sale some day of the week at the grocery store for about $5. Now, my Brunswick stew is a little bit trailer park. There's all sorts of them out there. Now, depending on what area you're in, you would add a certain ingredient, and it's certainly something that's passed down. And this is the kind that I like, and it's really simple to make, and I'm kind of cheating again with this rotisserie chicken, and we're going to be using dehydrated onions. It's okay. You can make it your own style. You could even put squirrel in it, but we're not doing that today. What we're going to do is take all the chicken off of this rotisserie chicken. So let me get that started, and I'll check back with you in just a moment. Okay, I got all the chicken off the rotisserie chicken, and I'm going to need about 1.5 cups of cubed potatoes. Today I'm using red potatoes, and I'm just going to real quick slice these up and not my finger, because I did that not long ago and ended up in the emergency room. I'm all better now, and I think I can still be a hand model. But I'm going to cube these up. I need about 1.5 cups, so I'll be right back. Welcome back. Making the chicken Brunswick stew is really simple once you have all the ingredients together. I've got 2 cups of chicken broth that I'm going to pour right here into a big, kind of a Dutch oven. I've got the chicken that we took off the rotisserie chicken, and that's kind of a cheater's way. You could have cooked your own chicken, or maybe some of that packaged chicken in the lunch meat section, or something like that. But we've got that 2 cups of that. Now I've got 1.5 cups of the cubed red potatoes. You could probably use a russet or just a regular baking potato like that. Now I've got the minced onion. This is dehydrated. Now you could probably use the real onions, but this is kind of trailer park, I know, but I like the taste of it. So we're just going to put that right on in there, just like that. Now there's all types of Brunswick stew out there. I'd like to hear your comments down at the bottom, because that is just something that is passed down in your family usually. And I've got 1 3/4 cup of frozen kernel corn. That goes right on in there. And then I've got 1 3/4 cup of baby lima beans. And that is part of the Brunswick stew, unfortunately. If you don't like lima beans, I'm sorry. Let me just set that aside here. Now, we've got some spices to put in, and you can mix this up. You could even make it hotter if you wanted to. But I've got a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. That goes right on in there. I've got a teaspoon of sugar. That goes right on in there. And then I've got, this is oregano. This is 1/4 teaspoon. That goes right on in there. Then I've got about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's to your taste, or melody if you have an issue with the salt. And this is poultry seasoning, which is a mixture of different spices that go well with poultry. But that's a secret ingredient that goes right on in there. And I do like a little kick of garlic, so let's just go ahead and sprinkle some of that in there. That's to your taste, and if you have a date later, I don't know. And I've got 2 cans, 8 ounces of tomato sauce. So that goes right on into the mixture right away, just like that. Now mix this all up and put this up on your stovetop. Now simmer this down. You can put this on the stovetop for a while. They say that real Brunswick stew is not ready until your spatula or spoon or whatever you're ladling it out with sticks straight up in it. But we're going to put this up on the stovetop and get this going. You need to make sure that the vegetables get tender and they bake down, and it's so nice. It's great with some crusty bread and some saltines. Taste it along the way too. So let's go put this on the stovetop. Okay, now that you got your stew up on the stovetop, you're going to let it simmer for about 45 minutes on a slow simmer. And I like to add a little bit of red pepper, so we're going to add some red pepper flakes to it. You can spice it up with some hot sauce, but we're going to let this simmer for about 45 minutes. So set your timer. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes and it's nice and thick, and that's exactly what you want. They say that if the spoon stays up in it, that's when it's ready, but this is a little bit trailer park, so mine's not going to do that, but it sure is going to taste good. I like this consistency. So we're going to just turn the heat down a little bit, and we're going to put some in a bowl and taste it in just a moment. And there you have it, my chicken Brunswick stew. And like I said, there's so many different types of this stew that are out there, especially here in Virginia and also Georgia too. Now each state fights over whose soup it is. Really, it's just eat it. And I have lima beans in mine. Sometimes they use butter beans, sometimes they use squirrel, and back in the olden days, I don't know if they do now. Some people put ham hocks in it or fatback, and we used a couple ingredients that were in our cabinet. You could spice things up a little bit. What would you do? Leave a comment down at the bottom. But this is just great on like a cold winter's night or a fall night. I like to sit in front of the TV with a big old bowl and some saltine crackers and a big spoon, but I'm tired of talking about it. Look at this soup. It's just so great. I'm going to get some chicken and lima beans and corn. Let's see. Wow. That's got a kick to it too. And so good with saltine crackers and maybe some crusty bread. But this is so great. The rotisserie chickens, they get boring after a while, but they're on sale for $5, usually one day a week at the grocery store. Really make something different with it. Make a great stew. The chicken Brunswick stew. I hope you get a chance to make it, and if you do, send me pictures at jolenesugarbaker@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow the Trailer Park on Twitter. I'm Jolene's Trailer there. Add me on Facebook. I'm there too. And visit the newly redesigned jolenestrailerpark.com for all your trailer park needs. And hit that big old subscribe button because there'll be some more cooking shows right around the corner. I'm going to go finish this soup. I love you all, and I'll see you back real soon. Bye-bye.
Slap on all your blue eyeshadow. Watch out for that big tornado. Get all filled with pride in the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen. In the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen. In the double wide. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen.
Visit my store at trailerparkstore.com.